It's week 4 of the 2020. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll be backed up a bit to start as he's out of bounds at the 16.
And here comes Kyler Murray in his 4th NFL season leading this Cardinal offense. Already a 2-time Pro Bowler in his time with Arizona.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win. And that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
First play from scrimmage. Here's Murray.
And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Now the NFL's leader in rushing touchdowns last year is James Conner.
Some trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Murray now. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
But you know it's never easy to get Kyler Murray down to the ground, and to do it with a sack on their first drive, what a great tone setter defensively.
Oh, and no one's celebrating more than the defensive coordinator. That's all he's preached all week long. Keep him hemmed in. Don't let him get into the open field and create big plays with his feet. To get him down in the pocket early, that's got to feel great for them.
Here's the veteran punter Lee as he sends this one away. And he'll take it on this side of midfield. A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Panthers will take over in terrific field position. So now you've got their offense coming out for the first time with great initial field position. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
And it'll be interesting to see pretty early in this one exactly where his head is, because the best quarterbacks shake off performances like he had last week. Way too many interceptions. Didn't throw a touchdown pass. Team lost the game. Let's see if he can bounce back and get things going in the right direction.
He'll be trying to forget those 3 picks, as you noted. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. On 2nd down now, it's Stone. And now they're going to get it down right at the line of scrimmage. They'll need to get this to the 38. That's where the first down marker is here on 3rd. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. The Panthers have 2-1 now to start the campaign. They were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
They'll run on first down. Stone. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 11.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. And this, Charles, definitely not what they were wanting to see. Remember, he threw 3 interceptions in the loss last week, and now he gives the ball away again here in the very first quarter.
And you have to think that this was drilled into him all week, too, by his teammates, by his coaching staff. They've told him all week long, we've fine line with giving him the right advice and saying it too much, and it turned out that it got into his head a little bit.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. They went 3 and out on their first drive. Things already looking better here, 1st and 10.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Murray now on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. That's Hopkins. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. The receiving numbers for Hopkins a week ago. 5 catches, 63 yards, and a touchdown.
Better tighten up the coverage if you expect to slow this guy down, because if he gets going, he'll eat you up.
From just shy of midfield, Murray. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
And there's the beauty of Kyler Murray, because we all know he can get it done through the air. Terrific right arm, and nowadays we don't even talk about his height anymore. He's shown that he can see downfield and make throws, but he also possesses wide receiver speed. He can call his own number or scramble and turn it into a big play as well. Kyler Murray, a dual threat at the quarterback position.
What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Oh, they go with a tight end carry. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Rondale Moore, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Cardinals take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter. Out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
Now Matt Prater for the point after. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it winds up in a touchdown for Arizona. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their 2nd drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays, try and go to those spots, and get your offense moving.
Now contact up front as Panthers come in. Who is this against? A little eager there coming in from his outside linebacker position.
You think the hard count got him there? Maybe that extra pump that extra emphasis on it. Got him to jump and then picked up 5 yards.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. The numbers for him from a week ago. 5 catches, 76 yards.
Yeah, it's a nice job there pulling that one in. Now, this is an offense that will certainly spread the ball around a bit, and this is a guy that defenses had better focus on.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Panthers with the football. As they got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Now back to throw. He put it on the corner. The Cardinals have got it. Got it the other way. And they'll take over outside the 44-yard line.
The start of this game has me doing flashbacks. And remembering when I was playing and seeing a similar start, and seeing the head coach actually take their time out and gather the whole team around him and tell everybody to get it together. Let's get some focus going here. Because maybe he just sensed that maybe the whole team wasn't ready to play.
Well, they've gone interception, now fumble. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. The quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. That pass complete to Moore. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Easily one of the most exciting player-team fits from last year's draft. Rondale Moore brought his brand of electricity to the Cardinals offense as a rookie. And he'll have an even bigger role in that offense this season and should easily top his 435 yards of 2021. He gets Arizona first down with that catch.
They run the option here on 1st and 10. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. From the 27, Murray. He'll dump this one off to Connor. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Flush to his right. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Again, Murray will keep it. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Kyler Murray taking it in from the 20. And the Cardinals go up by 2 touchdowns. So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that come.
Well, in this play, how about the vision of it? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly just lost. Yeah, there's no doubt.
Prater for the extra point, and it's now 14-0. A drive that time of 6 plays, and the play that polished it off was the touchdown run by Kyler Murray. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. 2 fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game, the Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. On 2nd down, it's Stone, and he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 4 yards to pick up, first down.
Well, that was a unit that understood exactly where the first down marker was, handed it to the guy to run it, created some space, and he got there.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll drop to throw. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Chark, 70 yards. And the Panthers are back within a score. That pass also evens the ledger for the rookie quarterback. Had the interception earlier, and now he gets the touchdown throw.
The ideal touchdown-interception ratio is, what, 3-to-1 for the best quarterbacks? But he's a rookie. Just getting back to even is a big deal. Increases the confidence his teammates have in him as he tries to become their leader.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7.
So they only needed 3 plays on that drive.
And it's DJ Chark who finishes it off with a touchdown reception. Taken in at the 3. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
So out now come the Cardinals.
And as the offense begins another drive here, pretty simple, Charles. They want to carbon copy what happened the last time out when they ended their drive in the end zone.
You're right about that, partner. Sounds pretty simple, doesn't it? Just score again, but we know it's not that simple because we don't just make adjustments at halftime if you're a good football team. You spend that time on the sideline, you study what's on the notes and the tablets, and you make those adjustments prevent a repeat of the last drive. Series to series, the best teams, that's how they get it done.
And we'll find out here soon enough whether those adjustments are enough defensively.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Murray going to throw. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Connor going to get it again on 2nd down.
And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Murray now to throw. Screen pass to Connor.
And he is not going anywhere. He will not even get back to the line of scrimmage as the clock will stop at the 2-minute warning.
On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 over at the 8-yard line.
Absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete, but the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's the tight end, Hurst, with it. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the first down.
Here's 2nd and 8.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And the Cards are going to take possession of the football.
I believe this is what you would call growing pains here, partner, because this defense obviously took the challenge facing the rookie, and they wanted to help indoctrinate him to the NFL. So now the big question is, can he answer that challenge and rebound with plenty of time remaining in this game?
The football going back over to Arizona now. And now they start in plus territory following that turnover as they'll try to get some points here before halftime.
After the turnover, here's Murray.
And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked up by Von Bell.
And the Panthers are going to have it here just past the 25.
I
think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
And that's not a play that you see all that often at the start of a drive, but some teams, they don't mind doing it. And that one, well sold by the offensive lineman. They showed the pass, and then they got out into space, able to get some good blocks downfield and allow the play to be successful.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's got a man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A very nice pickup of 33 yards.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. They'll look to throw here on first down. Throw left side on target to Thielen. Another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Again, he'll drop
probably a Steve Cage, right?
And this one into the hands of DJ Shark. And able to get this down inside 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
You see it?
That's once again complete to Shark. And the Panthers are going to be set
probably a Steve
first
Cage,
and
right?
goal coming up as they get him down at the 6-yard line.
Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Huh?
They'll look to throw again. Toward the pylon, caught. Touchdown. David Hurst as the first half is winding down.
And the Panthers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all this, his resiliency, because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Why you didn't answer?
Out the 26-yard line just across the 25.
Let me hang up.
Only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
Because what?
So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a tie ball game here heading to break.
Why you hang up?
All right, folks, eager to get back to this week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight.
Why you hang up?
Charles and I settled into the booth.
Because what?
Number 3.
Huh?
Fielded right at the goal line. Not much happening on the return as we get this to about the 23. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter.
This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football.
Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
Murray now on first down. He's got his target. That's Zach Pascal. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line. On second down, Connor looking for space. He's able to break free for about 6 down to 18. But now they face a 3rd and 4. On the draw, Connor. And I don't think he got there, no.
Got me that.
Maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Murray and company going for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. The Cardinals are on 4th down. And the Panthers will get the football back. And Charles, could that decision come back to haunt them later?
And it really could, because in this situation, you kick the field goal in a tight game like this, that's a good play. But maybe what he's saying to himself is, I'm just a proponent of the old idea that any possession that ends in a kick, I'm happy with. He wanted to be really aggressive.
A little twist here in the third quarter. They go play action here on first down. Oh, we put it on the carpet, a fumble. And the Cardinals have got it, going the other way. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
And that, Charles, you'd have to think a pretty avoidable mistake.
You're exactly right about that, partner, because it all comes down to covering up the football. Look, turnovers are going to happen. They're inevitable. But in a tie game in the third quarter, those turnovers can change the tide of the ball game. And now it's up to their defense to try and bail them out. Got to take care of the rock.
Following the fumble recovery, Murray. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and he brings up second.
We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away for pretty good yardage, and that time they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Shotgun now for Murray. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. Throwing now is Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Rondale Moore. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Cardinals are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points.
I know we often laugh, and sometimes we even insult the guys who are great trash talkers and give us some really funny lines. But the bottom line is absolute production on the field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now they'll be looking to their defense to preserve that lead. Extra point good by Prater. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally kept on the pass. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Now he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. He was really focused downfield, but there was really no viable options. The coverage was too good.
And the defense really quickened the tempo of that play with their pass rush because there was nowhere for him to go with the football. The only place he ended up, down on the ground.
Here's Johnny Hecker now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. So here are the Cardinals to take over. They've got the lead right now in this ball game, and they got the victory last week against the Rams, so some good momentum as they come up 1st and 10. Murray now. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. They'll fake it to counter. Now Murray. Got him in. It's Brown.
Can give you life.
Couple of Oklahoma teammates there. Murray to Brown for a Cardinal first.
I want you to think
The start for them near flawless. Defense gets him a 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and then capitalize off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
Murray now on first down. Can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. That will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down of the sack. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
And that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. You decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You're talking about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's a really difficult task.
But the reality is that
throwing on 2nd and long. Murray complete on the quick throw to Moore. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
You got to get more food that has substance rather than just
to throw. It's Murray. A good throw here, finding Pascal. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
They kept himself in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage can react.
Or it can slow.
I live by a rule of thumb. It kind of goes with the topic from yesterday, too. Man, I wish your mother would. Listen.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Thrown back across his body. Jeremy Chin picks it up. And the Panthers are going to take over here up near the 40. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs because even if you have to run in, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and hook themselves up.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Stone. And he's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. 2nd and 6. Toward the sideline, and he will have the first down as he was able to keep the feet in bounds. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
And then the catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they picked up the first down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
On first down, Stone, and tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard, stop short of the 35. 2nd and 9 now. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And they'll work this down inside the 30. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll go to the air here on 3rd and 2. The open man is Shark. It's complete. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. Going over reliable there to the slot on 3rd down.
And the slot position has become the bane of just about every defense's existence because how do you cover? Do you go with the bigger guy to try and use size? You got to try to go with the quicker guy, and sometimes you even get out quick there. Very difficult to match up with that slot receiver. That's why they keep going back to him.
And he's had the hot hand.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
On 2nd down now, it's Stone.
And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. A strong running gets them to the 9-yard line.
Right back to him on 1st down. And he maneuvers his way down to the 3-yard line. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal.
Sanders will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line.
Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop. Ball right around the 5 here brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he's got it. A great job to hold him to just a yard there. Now it's 4th and goal.
I don't care what the analytics say. Look at where they are on the field. To me, that just screams go for it here. I don't even think about putting a kicker out there. What say you?
I support whatever they do. Let's find out.
Look at you, man of the people.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. The run is turned away on 4th and goal from the 2. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Partner, when you see a running play stop short like that, you just know that the defensive front, they won the battle of leverage and created the push back into the opposing backfield.
And for the offensive coordinator, whether you had 1 yard to go or 20 yards to go on 4th down, now you're probably saying, oh, maybe I should have passed it, right?
Yeah, hindsight is always 20/20.
Connor going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he's able to get him a small cushion before being taken down at the 5, a gain of 3. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Caught by the tight end, Ertz.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
So frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. A run on 1st down, but it's not going to get him much, maybe a yard, and that's all. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Again, a run with Connor. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run forward with Connor. And some space here. And he is finally going to be brought down, but not before he gets it to the Panthers' 29-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And they will take a knee here. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Murray a give. This is Connor. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down. Down to a knee goes Murray, as that will just about wrap this thing up. And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go, and that will extend their lead even further. So it's a win here for the Arizona Cardinals, and it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second-half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half, the adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the 2nd half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Cardinals, it'll be a .500 start as the win gets them back to 2-2. And they'll return home next week to take on the Philadelphia Eagles. Meanwhile, for Carolina, they also will exit this one at 2-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco.
Thank you.